Not today, Satan, not today. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today's video is going to be the second episode of Full Face of Nothing New. I did this a couple months ago, and I like to just stick these in every few months just to go and look back on some old products that we've maybe forgotten about with all the new launches and everything like that. This video idea was created by my friend here on YouTube, Allie Gline, so thank you so much for this tag. I see it all over YouTube now. So many people are picking it up, and I think it's so cool that she created it. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing in today's video. So if you guys want to see my full face of nothing new, then just go ahead and keep watching. Okay, so I've already moisturized my face. The first thing that we're going to be doing today is eyes, and I want to show you what palette we're going to be using today. It is an OG, and I figured we should dip into the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. I absolutely love this palette so much. I've used it so much, as you can tell by the packaging. I've just really have loved this palette for so long, and I haven't used it in a while, so I figured today's the perfect day to just kind of dip back in to this palette and create some look. I have no idea what I want to do yet, but this is the palette we're going to be using today. So let me go ahead and zoom you guys in so we can get right into the eyes. Okay, so before we do eyeshadow, I'm going to go in with my eyeshadow primer, and today I'm going to be using the MAC Painterly Pro Longwear Paint Pot, and I'm just going to be putting this all over my eyelids. So the Jaclyn Hill palette doesn't actually have a bone colored shadow, so I'm just going to dip into another palette really quickly and grab a bone colored shade to just set down my lid, just so there's nothing sticky on my eyelids. Okay, so looking at the palette, I think I want to go in and play with some of these greens right here because it's summer. Let's do a colorful look, you know, but I am going to first be going in with these two shades right here, which are just some transition shades. I'm just going to mix them and put these into my crease. I picked up this new little mirror, and it's like a three-way mirror. I'm just gonna use the middle portion, but that's what I'm gonna be holding up. So if you see that, that's what it is. Okay, next we're gonna go straight into this green matte shade right here. I'm gonna be pressing this into the crease. Hopefully it blends out okay. If not, I'll go in with one of the transition shades up at the top to blend it out, but I'm going to take a smaller blending brush and just pack this in my crease. We'll see how it goes. And then going back into those first two transition shades to just blend out the top of that green. And then I'm just going back with a little bit of that green to intensify it a little bit more. So I took a smaller blending brush and used those two top transition shades, but I think there was an old color on this blending brush because it just kind of is like a smoky blue, but I'm not mad about it, so you know, we're just gonna keep it moving. Okay, so now I'm gonna be going in with this blue green shade on the end. I think I want to do mostly this one on the lid, and at the outer corner fade into this one. So we're gonna see how that looks. I'm gonna go in with this one on probably up until like the outer third area, and then we'll place that other shimmer shade down. We'll see how that works, you know. We're just trying things out here. I am spraying it with a little bit of the matte finish spray from Wet n Wild just to see if that intensifies it a little bit more. I would be going in with my finger, but I just want a little bit more precision, so. Honestly, this is one of the most beautiful shades I've ever seen. It's almost got a really nice like blue shift to it. So pretty. Okay, we have lots of fallout, but I'm just gonna go back in with that matte green shade and just blend out these edges, which the more I apply this green, this like pretty like light green, it's like becoming a lot more mossy, which is odd. So I'm gonna take that same brush, I'm gonna wipe it off a little bit, and I'm gonna dip into that shade, spray it with my setting spray, and we're gonna see how this one goes. Ooh, that's pretty. It's almost exactly the same color as the crease shade. So I am probably going to go on the lower lash line, not the lower lash line, the lash line, and do like a darker color to add a little bit of definition out there, but that's pretty. And then just on like a small detailing brush, I'm going to take a little bit of that teal shade and a little bit of that mossy shade on the end, and I'm going to spray the brush, and then I'm just going to mix this section where they're kind of not blended yet, which did a perfect job. Okay, so now we've got that applied to the outer corner. I am going to be going in with a makeup wipe, cleaning up, sharpening up the edges. I don't know if I'm going to be going in with eyeliner or anything like that, so I'm going to clean up and then regroup from there. Okay, so I'm not going to do a wing, but I am going to do just some eyeliner on my top lash line with the Jordana Easy Liner retractable pencil in the shade Blue Divine. It is like just a navy color. It's so beautiful. I am going to have to get close to my mirror for this part, so I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I have that blue eyeliner down, I want to stick a shadow on top of it just to, that kind of acted as a base for that shade. So I'm going to take the shade, I don't know what the name of it is, but the shade right here. And I'm going to take some sort of like pencil brush and stamp it on top of it. I'm so excited for this part. I'm going to spray my brush so that the pigment can just really intensify. And I think this is going to look so pretty. I'm so excited. Not today, Satan, not today. And then I'm going to take a pencil brush and kind of blend this out so there's no harsh edge. And this time I'm not going to spray my brush just so it's not like super sticky. Also have to get super close to the mirror for this part, so please hold. Okay, so I just smudged that out. I am absolutely obsessed with how this turned out. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put on my mascara. I'm just going to put on a couple coats, and then I'm going to pop on my favorite lashes at the moment, which are the Ardell Double Wispies. I'm going to pop these on, and then I'll be right back. We're going to start on the face. Okay, so like I said, I've already applied moisturizer. We're going to go in with primer now, and I'm going to be using the No Problem Primer from Touch in Soul. I used this in my BoxyCharm video a while back because that's where I got this product from. I didn't know how I felt about it, but I'm going to try it again because why not? Okay, so now for foundation. I have not used this on my channel in so long, and you guys know this used to be my absolute favorite foundation. I wear it pretty much every single day, and that is the Revolution Conceal and Define Foundation. I'm almost out of this, so I don't know how much we're going to be able to get out of the bottle, but we're going to try. I'm going to be applying this today because I haven't used it in forever. I'm just going to use a sponge because I've got one right here. Okay, so here is one layer of this foundation. I forgot how beautiful it is. It's also more of a pink neutral undertone, so it does look a little gray on me, a little ghostly, but I am going to go in and cover a little bit more with this foundation in certain areas, like right here. This is almost out. I'm really scraping. It builds up so beautifully. Okay, so I've got that applied. We are going to be going in with concealer now, and I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. I have the shade Eggshell, and I'm just going to be applying this. I haven't used this in forever. This is definitely more of a warmer undertone, but you know, that's what I prefer. Okay, so that is the concealer applied. I love the way it looks. It's very, very beautiful. I'm going to go in next with my setting powder, which I'm going to be using the Beauty Bakery Flour Powder in the shade Translucent. And I'm just going to be baking my under eyes with this and setting the rest of my face with this powder as well. Okay, so I've set the rest of my face, but I put some extra powder underneath my eyes because we are going to go in with the under eyes really quickly, and I just want to prevent any fallout. So let's go back into the under eyes. My first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take that same Sterling Blue Jordana liner, and I'm going to put that in my waterline. I want to go right in with this blue shade, which is what we smoked on the lash line. I want to go in with that. It's going to create a lot of fallout, I know that. So I'm just going to go in with that shade, brush it along my lower lash line, and then I'm probably going to blend it out with this green shade right here. But I'm first just going to do the first shade. Let's see how that works, and then from there we can see what we need to do. This is more what I was hoping for. This is more of what I got. So I'm going to find another pencil brush and I'm gonna try and buff out this color with that matte green. Okay, although that's a lot darker than I anticipated, like a lot darker than I anticipated, that shade is just, I don't know if the brush was still wet from me cleaning it or what it was, but that got super intense really quick. But we're gonna keep it moving. I think I am just gonna go in with this shade right here for my inner corner. It looks like it might be a little dark for me, but if it is, then I'll just go in with one of the top metallic shades. And I'm also gonna pop that inner corner shade on my brow bone. Actually, I don't like that as a brow bone highlight. It's a little dark, so I'm gonna go in with just a matte bone colored shadow and lighten that up. Take down some of that shininess. I'm gonna be going in for bronzer with my butter bronzer. I've just really fallen in love with this all over again. I'm taking the shade bronzer. Mine's also really broken, so I'm just gonna use it like this. You know, every single time I try and use a brush that's not my normal one, and then I just can't. It's just not the same. For blush, I'm going to be going in with the Japanesque Velvet Touch blush in the shade 02. And I'm just going to be applying this lightly to my cheeks. Nothing too dramatic because our eyes are dramatic. Okay, now I'm going to be going in with some setting spray before I go into my highlighter. I'm just going to be using the Wet n Wild Matte Finish Spray, the one I was using earlier to spray my shadows. So I'm going to spray my face really quickly and then we'll move on to highlighter. So we are going to go in now for lips, and I think what I'm going to go for is the ColourPop X Kathleen Lights Moonshot Gloss, one of my favorite glosses of all time. And I'm just going to put this on my lips. Now that that's on, I think I need something a little bit less warm and a little more neutral cool tone. So I'm going to be going in with the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit High Shine Lipstick in the shade Kachi Bear Naked. Oh, this is so nude. See, but now that I have it like this, I feel like I need a lip liner. So now that I have that on, I'm actually going to go in with a lip liner because it's a little light, so I'm gonna just outline a little bit with my Mary Kay lip liner in the shade Neutral. I was getting ready to film the outro and I almost forgot highlighter. Am I okay? For highlighter, I am going to be going in with the Hyper Real Glow from MAC, the highlighting palette from MAC. This is the Flash and Awe one, I believe. It's the more pinky of the two. And I'm going to go in and mix the two lightest shades right here. Put those on my cheeks. Now we're ready to film the outro. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I am really liking how it turned out. Initially, I didn't like how dark my eyes became, but I do like it. I think it's really cool, and I don't do like super dramatic dark eyes really often, so I do like how it turned out. With these type of videos, when you don't really have a plan, it just, you know, kind of turns out not how you expect sometimes, but I do like how it turned out. I love this tag just to be able to sit down and go through products that I haven't used in a while, just because there is so much going on in the beauty world all the time, new products every single day. But I just love this tag. I love that Allie Glines created it, and I'm going to keep doing it as long as I can because it's such a good tag. But yes, if you guys like this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up before you leave. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And once you have subscribed, please make sure to turn on the little bell notification so you're notified anytime I upload. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.